Stay connected. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Tim Bennett here from the Cortland Voice, and I'm here with David Neal and Gwen Barbado of the Arts at Grace. How are you both doing today?
Great, good. Tim. How are you?
Good. We're here to celebrate the 19th season. Once again, you heard me right. 19 seasons of the Arts at Grace. And David and Gwen are going to explain to you, if you're not sure what that is, they're going to explain to you what that is and why this performance that will be taking place on July 23rd is going to be very historic. David, Gwen?
Okay. Well, yes, the Arts at Grace is for those who aren't familiar with, haven't come to the concerts, is a community-supported outreach of Grace and Holy Spirit Church that has been producing concerts free of charge for 19 years. We have given close to 100 concerts. I don't think anybody has the exact number. I certainly don't. We've produced close to 100 concerts, and July 23rd will be our final concert. Sunday, July 23rd. The time is TBA, so we will get that word out. It will be in the afternoon, most likely 3 o'clock, where our artists are coming from Canada. So we'll have to get the specific time out. But we are featuring Arise and Go, which is a Celtic trio that has played, I think, in our concerts 3 times prior to now, or at least 2 live concerts, and they made a video for us during COVID and actually wrote a song for us on that video. They're a phenomenal Celtic trio. We've packed the house every single time we've had them, so we're delighted.
Gotcha. And I will also say this, for those watching, they're thinking, wait, we don't know what time. Keep checking the Cortland Voice. We will make sure that when you do see this, we will have some sort of time for you or in the comments. So stay focused, cortlandvoice.com, and we will make sure that you get that time for that free concert. Yes, free. Best things in life are free. Free news, free concerts. So, Gwen, what would you like to say on that?
Well, Arise and Go has been one of the, it's been just an amazing group to come and watch. So if you enjoy Celtic music, they're incredible. And it's not just their music, but as you watch them perform, it's the interaction between the 3 performers. And there's just that sense of energy and collaboration that it's just a joy to be part of a concert with them. So come out and check it out, because if you haven't seen them, you will be you'll just truly enjoy it. And, and there's no charge. It's our last concert. We're kind of, in essence, closing the doors on our concert series. So yeah, definitely check it out.
Let me ask you both. This is just a random question I thought of just on the moment. Tell me one big memory that you have, one grand memory that you have of the Arts at Grace over the 19 years. Gwen, I'll start with you. I'll go to David from there. A big moment or a memorable thing for you.
So I will say, I have performed in some of the concerts, but, as the years have progressed, I've done more of the, the planning and that kind of thing. It's been a true pleasure. And there's been so many amazing concerts that it's really hard to pick one. But I do have a funny story.
Sure.
I don't know. So one of our members, we were having a reception and we ordered this big cake, and he was bringing it in the door, and worst case scenario, right? You never want to drop a cake. Well, guess what? It was a huge sheet cake. He was carrying it in the door. He tripped over the threshold of the door, and he went down with the cake. And I have to tell you, I'm not going to tell you his name. We joke about it all the time, but the cake was intact. It stayed in the box. It got rustled, and so we had to refrost it a little bit, and the message on the cake, kind of disappeared and everything. But to this day, we talk about carrying cakes in for concerts. So, so that was a pretty funny event. I do have to say, when he went down, he laid there because he was so mortified that, he tripped. And I was concerned that that there was a health issue, that would have been why he went down, but he was just mortified. So as much as we've had really amazing music, we've created relationships and, some really fun times in the process of doing it.
Will there be cake on the
There
20th?
will be a cake.
There will be cake.
We'll try to keep it in one piece.
Do
as
our
well.
best.
A two or more person job. With the,
So I guess, yeah, that is a funny memory. I guess my memory would be, it's a combination of two separate, very short things. When we first got started, I think the impetus was really one person or several people made a comment, I would love to go see concerts, but I just can't afford them. And that comment, I'm not sure who that was, but it was a member of the church at that time. And we decided we wanted to fund really high quality professional concerts. And we were talking in a meeting one time about how we're going to pay for this. And I think I said, well, we could consider charging admission. And Charlie Gibson, who was then with us and a member of the committee, said, no, that's not what we do. And we never did because of that.
Correct.
wow.
So it kept us
Focused.
on the path, on the path that we had set. So
You stayed true to your mission. 19th season, you stayed true to your mission. And when you think about it, I bet when Charlie, you said Charlie, right?
Charlie,
When,
yep.
when Charlie made that comment, Charlie wasn't thinking about a COVID epidemic.
Nope.
Or
Correct.
pandemic. It's an epidemic. COVID pandemic. He wasn't thinking of all the different things that would come into the world, and you were able to stick together, bring smiles, bring tears, bring cake, and bring people together. And I think that's amazing. Any other comments that you would like to make about that July 23rd concert?
No, only the players, Michael Roddy, Ellie Good, who is now his wife. Michael plays all the bagpipes and all the pipes you can imagine. Incredibly talented. And Ellie Good is the fiddle player, and there's also a guitarist and foot percussionist. If you don't know if you've never heard that, you got to come to the concert. And Tim Ball and they all sing, and and play. Yeah. So just their names and just come.
Beautiful. Well, David and Gwen, thank you both. And for everyone watching, thank you for choosing the Cortland Voice. See you at the final show, 19th season, July 23rd. Stay connected. Make sure you hit the subscribe button